it.
They love it. I'm the only one that can get this watch. I'm the only one that can get this fucking purse or whatever it is. So anyway, all of a sudden, Google starts showing me purse things. They start showing me all this stuff about purses. I didn't look anything up about purses. I just had a conversation with the phone sitting at the dinner table. That's crazy.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It's weird.
It's like in your feet, you're like, oh, my forearms are too small. Next thing you know, you got these flexi deals and the Gorilla Grip deal thingy that spins around.
There's no doubt it happens. There's 100% no doubt it happens, because that is the only explanation for that showing up. Because generally, it's always the same stuff, same kind of things that I'm interested in. Stuff that I click on, UFOs, or MMA, some new car, something. It's like, it makes sense, and it shows up in my new. And I'm like, why are they showing me 3 different articles about purses? What the fuck is going on? You fucking creeps.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that legal? How's that work? Do you have to sign off on that on the app? Like, if you're using the Google News app, are you signing off on that?
There are multiple ways that you may have opted into something that's allowing that to happen.
Jesus.
I haven't read any of those things.
Nobody
I
reads
scroll
those
to the
things.
bottom, hit the thing.
If you read them, you're a psycho. If you're sitting there
How long
reading
would it
those
take
things,
you?
forever.
Yeah.
Like, how big is the Apple?
It's
Big as that one.
3 full scrolls.
Yeah. Apple's pretty good about stuff. I think they're probably the best about that, because they're the first company that actually stepped in and said, we're going to stop companies from being able to share your information. They're the first that did. What exactly did they do, Jamie? They made some sort of a big deal. It was an advertising move, and a lot of people got pissed off at them for it.
It might have been the ability to opt out. I think they might have given you the option to opt out on the settings of the iOS for the first time. I'll check.
Something like that. I think you're right. Something like that. But a bunch of people are like, this is going to affect our advertising. But yeah, you guys are stealing money. Stop doing that.
I spend my mornings going through my emails, unsubscribing to stuff.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
There's companies, like there's one of our ads. Which one is that? They'll go out and find the subscriptions. Which one is that? Jamie will find it.
Oh, like they go find it and let you know what you're subscribed to?
And you're like, oh, National Geographic still? Whatever it is. Whatever.
Oh, God. I am leaking money.
I'm sure. Apparently everybody is. It's just you get so accustomed to subscribing. Like, oh, yeah, that'll be easy. I'll get the cereal every month.
Yeah, no shit. I'm 5 years into a lot of week-long subscriptions, free subscriptions.
Yeah. Well, that was how they used to get. How old are you?
49.
Okay, you might be old enough to remember. I'm 56. Do you remember those Columbia Record House deals?
Oh, hell yeah.
Nobody paid for that. How did they make any money?
I still have collection coming in.
Everybody does. I feel like that was a way that they made artists seem more popular than they were. I think that was part of their deals. They could say they sold, millions and millions of records. I also think it was probably a way that they could rip artists off, because they could say, we lost all this money on Columbia. Like, they could, factor it in, and say, I know it seems like you sold 1 million copies, but actually 400,000 of them are Columbia, and nobody's paid for them.
The MC Hammer clause.
Right. Is that what it was?
I don't know, but he's that guy.
Did that happen to him?
I know that his record deal screwed him over, had to file for bankruptcy, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He went full MC Hammer too. He went crazy. Like he was getting some house built. I remember it was the most extravagant house. He had this super expensive marble that was being brought in, and and then I guess they pulled the rug out from under him.
Yeah, that's
those
wild.
Dirty bastards. I don't know the whole story behind the MC Hammer thing, but they for sure don't want to pay you all that money.
Oh, no way. If you look at royalties for comics, it's 0.00, 15 zeros and then 1 cent.
Oh yeah, you get nothing. For audio, you get nothing. It's always been like that, though. It's just, you know, especially comedy albums. After like 1980, who fucking bought comedy albums?
I mean, I don't know, but it's like, plus the lawsuit. You know about the lawsuit? Where
Which one?
They had to take a bunch of people off of Pandora and Spotify and everything because of the lawsuit that they were trying to get writer and performance credits.
Who was trying to get it?
Just a company. It was I can't remember what it's called.
Jamie can find it.
Okay.
So, what else were you finding?
Experian was the company that does the subscription.
Okay, Experian.
That's good to
Yeah,
know.
so they'll find your subscriptions and they'll yank them. So, what is the company that's doing this?
So you had all these royalties coming in, and then all of a sudden, this company, there was like a bunch of estates, like the Robin Williams estate, I think maybe George Carlin, where they were like, hey, we should be getting more money for this, because it's 50-50 split, but songwriters are getting a writer credit and a performance credit.
Right.
And so they wanted comics to do that, but that doesn't really make sense, because comedians are like, I'm not using your bits, like,
Right.
and so you wouldn't get a writing credit for my performance.
Right.
So it was strange. And so then Pandora was like, fuck this, we're pulling everything down, and pulled a bunch of guys off, including myself. But
I still don't totally understand. So,